Hi, and welcome back. Have you ever felt frustrated because your life is not changing fast enough? Maybe you work hard for a few days, then lose motivation. Maybe you dream about success, but your habits stay the same. Here is the truth many people avoid. Success is not built in one big moment. It is built through small daily actions. Most people want immediate results, but real growth happens slowly and quietly. Today, I want to talk to you like a friend, not to impress you, not to give fake motivation. I simply want to remind you that your future is connected to what you do every day, not once a month, not only when you feel inspired, every day. And if you understand this deeply, your life can begin to change. Part 1. Motivation fades. Action creates results. Many people wait to feel motivated before taking action. They say, "I'll start tomorrow. I need more confidence first. I'm waiting for the right time." But motivation is temporary. Some days you feel excited. Other days you feel tired, distracted, or discouraged. If success depends only on emotion, most people will quit quickly. That is why daily action matters more than motivation. A person who studies English 20 minutes every day will improve more than someone who studies 5 hours only once in a while. A person who exercises regularly becomes healthier than someone who only talks about fitness. Small actions may look unimportant today, but repeated daily, they become powerful. Like water slowly shaping stone. The difficult part is that progress often feels invisible at first. Nobody notices your discipline. Nobody sees your quiet effort. But over time, your habits begin changing your mind, your confidence, and your future. One day people suddenly say, "You changed so much." But they did not see the small actions repeated every day. The truth is, success is usually simple and repetitive. Waking up early, practicing when you are tired, continuing even when results are slow. Most people quit because they want fast rewards for long-term dreams. But life does not work that way. A seed needs time before it becomes a tree. Your effort works the same way. Every focused hour is a seed. Every disciplined habit is a seed. And if you continue planting those seeds daily, your future will slowly change. Often, successful people are not more talented than others. They simply stayed consistent longer. Part 2. Stop waiting for the perfect time. One of the biggest mistakes people make is waiting. Waiting for more confidence. Waiting for more money. Waiting for the perfect opportunity. But the perfect time rarely comes. Life will always have problems. There will always be stress, responsibilities, and uncertainty. If you keep waiting for ideal conditions, you may never begin. Many people spend years preparing to start, but never actually take action. Maybe you understand this feeling. You want to improve your English, start a business, change your health, build a better future. But a voice inside says, "Not now. You're not ready. Maybe later." At first, this sounds safe. But over time, this habit quietly destroys confidence. Because every time you delay action, you slowly stop trusting yourself. Successful people are not fearless people. They simply move forward even when they feel uncertain. They take small steps before they feel fully ready. And that changes everything. Confidence usually comes after action, not before it. The first video you make may feel awkward. The first conversation in English may feel uncomfortable. But every attempt makes you stronger. That is why daily action matters. Not because every step is perfect, but because movement creates growth. Think about driving at night. Your headlights only show part of the road, not the entire journey. But you continue moving forward. Life works the same way. You do not need to see your whole future clearly. You only need enough courage for the next step. And sometimes, small daily progress is enough. Reading 10 pages, practicing 15 minutes, learning one new skill. These actions seem small today, but after years of consistency, they can completely change your life. Most people underestimate what daily effort can do over time. Because success rarely happens suddenly, it is usually built quietly, one day at a time. Part 3. Small habits. Quietly shape your future. Many people believe success comes from one big opportunity. But in reality, your future is usually shaped by small habits repeated daily. Every day, you are becoming someone. The question is, who are you becoming? Imagine two people. One person spends an extra hour every night scrolling on the phone, wasting time and avoiding important work. The other person spends that same hour reading, learning, or practicing a skill. 1 hour may not seem important today, but after 1 year, the difference becomes huge. This is why habits matter so much. Your daily actions slowly become your lifestyle. Good habits grow quietly. Bad habits grow quietly too. A little discipline each day can build confidence. A little laziness each day can slowly destroy potential. At first, the difference is hard to notice. But over time, repeated behavior shapes your identity. Your actions become habits. Your habits become character. And your character shapes your future. That is why success is not only about talent, it is about consistency. Most people want visible success before invisible growth. But real growth always begins privately. Like a tree growing underground before appearing above the surface. Sometimes you may feel like nothing is changing, but your patience is growing. Your focus is growing. Your emotional strength is growing, even if nobody else can see it yet. This is important during difficult seasons of life, because progress is not always obvious. You may work hard for months without seeing major results. And this is where many people quit. Not because they are incapable, but because they mistake slow progress for failure. Please remember this. Slow progress is still progress. A person improving 1% every day will become completely different after several years. Small daily improvements may feel weak in the moment, but over time, they become life-changing. That is the hidden power of habits. Part 4. Discipline matters more than feelings. At the beginning of any journey, motivation feels strong. You feel excited, hopeful, ready to change your life. But after some time, that excitement fades. Results become slow. Life becomes stressful. Your energy drops. And this is the moment that separates dreamers from disciplined people. Because anyone can work hard when they feel inspired. But successful people continue even when they feel tired, discouraged, or distracted. That is what discipline really means. Discipline is not perfection. It is continuing even when your emotions change. Some days you will feel confident. Other days you will doubt yourself completely. This is normal. The mistake many people make is waiting to feel ready before taking action. But feelings are unreliable. If you only work when you feel motivated, you will stop often. Disciplined people understand something important. Commitment matters more than emotion. A writer still writes when ideas feel unclear. An athlete still trains when tired. A student still studies when distracted. Not because they enjoy every moment, but because repetition creates results. And honestly, some of the most important days are the days you least feel like continuing. Because difficult days build mental strength. Anyone can move forward when life feels easy. But hard seasons reveal your true character. There will be moments when progress feels invisible. Moments when people doubt you. Moments when you compare yourself to others and feel behind. But comparison is dangerous. Every person grows at a different speed. Some people succeed early, others succeed later. Your job is not to race against everyone else. Your job is to keep improving yourself daily. Even small progress matters. On difficult days, maybe you move slowly. That is okay. The goal is not perfection. The goal is refusing to stop. Because people who stay consistent long enough often achieve more than talented people who quit too early. Part 5. Your daily choices become your identity. Many people think identity never changes. They say, I'm not disciplined. I'm not confident. I'm just not successful. But identity is often created through repeated behavior. The things you do every day slowly shape the way you see yourself. If you quit often, your mind begins believing quitting is part of who you are. But when you continue taking action, even small action, your identity starts changing. This is why daily habits are so powerful. They are not only changing your results, they are changing you. A person who exercises every morning begins seeing themselves as healthier. A person who studies daily begins seeing themselves as serious and focused. Over time, small actions create self-respect, and self-respect changes everything. Because people naturally behave according to the identity they believe about themselves. That is why daily discipline matters deeply. Every time you keep a promise to yourself, your confidence grows. Every time you continue instead of quitting, you become mentally stronger. And slowly, your old mindset begins disappearing. This is also why environment matters. The people around you influence your habits, your thoughts, and your energy. If you spend time around negativity, excuses become normal. But when you surround yourself with growth-minded people, action becomes easier. Your future is connected to what you consume daily. The videos you watch, the conversations you repeat, the thoughts you feed your mind. Everything shapes you. Many people want a better future while filling their minds with distraction and negativity every day. That creates conflict inside. Successful people protect their mindset carefully. They understand that repeated exposure creates habits, and habits create destiny. This is why ordinary days matter so much. Life is mostly made of normal mornings, normal afternoons, and normal evenings. And the way you use those ordinary moments slowly builds your future. Success is rarely created in one dramatic moment. It is usually built during quiet days when nobody is watching. Part 6. Success belongs to people who refuse to quit. Many people think successful people are special. More talented, more confident, more intelligent. Sometimes that is true, but often the biggest difference is simple. They did not quit. In today's world, people want fast results, fast money, fast success, fast transformation. But real growth usually takes longer than expected. And because progress feels slow, many people stop too early. They quit after a few failures, after a few difficult months, after losing motivation. But success is not about moving fast. It is about continuing. A small effort repeated daily for years becomes extremely powerful. That is why consistency matters more than intensity. You do not need to be perfect every day. You simply need to keep going. Think about learning English. At first, native speakers sound too fast. You forget words. You make mistakes. But if you continue practicing daily, your brain slowly changes. One day, you suddenly understand conversations that once felt impossible. That progress may look sudden, but it was built through many invisible days of effort. Life works the same way in almost every area. Success is usually hidden inside repetition, and repetition requires patience. There will be moments when your hard work feels unnoticed, moments when you wonder, is this even worth it? That feeling is normal, but not all progress is visible immediately. Sometimes your discipline is growing. Sometimes your confidence is growing. Sometimes your emotional strength is growing. These changes matter deeply, because real success is not only about money or achievement. It is about becoming someone you respect, someone reliable, someone disciplined, someone strong enough to continue through difficult seasons of life. That kind of growth cannot happen overnight. It is built one day at a time, one habit at a time, one decision at a time. So if you currently feel behind in life, do not panic. Your journey does not need to look perfect. Just keep improving quietly. Keep learning. Keep practicing. Keep showing up. And one day, you may realize something beautiful. The small daily actions you once thought were insignificant became the reason your entire life changed. If this message encouraged you tonight, remember this. You do not need to change your entire life tomorrow. You only need to improve a little each day. Small actions matter. Consistency matters. Daily discipline matters. Thank you for spending this time with me. And if you enjoy calm English stories that help improve both your mindset and your listening skills, please consider subscribing to the channel. Take care of yourself. Keep moving forward. And I will see you in the next video.